Hi, I'm Rachel Lynn, and today is Money Monday, where I tell you everything that I spent in the last week. If you don't already know, I'm on a journey to get out of my student loan debt and lose some weight along the way. If any of that interests you, go ahead and click that red subscribe button down below. So, of course, I'm about to tell you everything that I spent in the last week. That includes everything that I spend in cash, on gift cards, or using my cards, whether that's bank cards or credit cards. This holds me accountable for my spending and just kind of lets you know what it is that I'm spending money on, because I don't know about you, but I'm pretty curious about what other people buy and purchase, and so I thought that I would share that with you on what I'm buying and purchasing. So for the purposes of YouTube, my week goes from Saturday to Friday of the previous week. That keeps the weekend together and holds me a little bit more accountable, and then it also gives me a couple of days to get it up onto YouTube for you. This does not include anything that comes out of my bank account automatically or any bills that I pay. For all of that information, you'll have to check out Financial Fridays and my budget videos. And then, of course, in my budgets, cash and gift cards don't cross my budget. So there's more to know in Money Mondays, and there's also more to know in my budgets. Let's go ahead and get into it. On Saturday, June 8th, I spent nothing. On Sunday, June 9th, I spent $7 in cash at Skyline. My brother and I went to get dinner, and that's kind of where we ended up because it's literally right across from the hospital. Both of my parents were in the hospital. Actually, wait, no, at this point, yes, both of my parents were at in the hospital. First, my dad went in the hospital like in the middle of the night, Saturday into Sunday, and then by Sunday afternoon, my mom was also admitted to the hospital too. So I'm kind of laughing a little bit. They're both home now. They're both okay for the most part. They're home. That's the most important thing. But that kind of left my brother and I up to our own devices, and we just ended up at Skyline, which is right across the street from the hospital. On Monday, June 10th, I spent nothing. I'm still not really sure how I did not eat out, but I didn't go to the hospital with my brother on this day, and so I was able to just like wait until I got home to eat, whereas had I been with my brother, he probably would have been like, well, let's go get something to eat, and I would have been like, okay. But we went separately on that day, and I took my great aunt to go see my mom and my dad, and oh wait, I did eat out that day. That's right. My great aunt paid for my lunch because I took her to the hospital. That's how I didn't spend money. But I did eat out. I was wondering how that happened. Oh my goodness. Like, this is why I have to write this stuff down, because I forget. And it's like not even been a week and I've already forgotten. So yes, I did eat out, but I didn't spend any money. On Tuesday, June 11th, I spent $15 in cash at Denny's. This is another restaurant that's right across the street from the hospital, and my brother and I went to eat. This was like lunch, but we had breakfast because we hadn't had breakfast yet, but we had lunch. I guess it's brunch, but it was pretty much breakfast for lunch. On Wednesday, June 12th, I spent nothing. On Thursday, June 13th, I spent nothing. And on Friday, June 14th, I spent nothing. My parents came out of the hospital on Tuesday. My brother and I actually went to lunch while we were waiting for my mom to be discharged. We knew that it would be a little while, and then I went back and picked up my dad later that day. But they both came home, and once they were home, then I was able to not eat out anymore and not spend any other money. So that is everything that I spent this past week. I would love to know from you, what is something that you spent money on this past week? Also, don't forget to like this video as it helps me out here on YouTube, and of course subscribe if you are not already. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.